I just couldn't check the time, so that is why I'm late.
Because
Yeah.
I was actually about to send you a message
Oh.
here regarding your class.
Oh,
But
sorry.
yeah, it's okay because you already logged in.
Yeah.
And by the way, are you still having your everyday classes
Oh, yes. In the morning.
in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I am available at this schedule because my student
Mm-hmm.
postponed her class. I think she will be preparing for her examination.
Ah.
So she permanently postponed her class. If you want, you can just come to this
Ah.
schedule, okay?
Okay. Okay.
But this is only for Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm sorry.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, did you already eat your dinner for tonight?
Yes, I'm still full now. What about you?
Oh, actually, I'm not yet finished. I'm eating
Ah.
a while. I was eating a while ago, and I'll continue eating. Maybe after an hour.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, so let us now proceed to our lesson. Ready now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. And that's it too. Oh, for part one, we will be having our topic about high school. Okay.
Okay.
Did you like your high school?
Yes, I love my high school because back in my high school, I made a lot of good friends, and I made and also I made lot of good memories with them.
What good memories?
Um, like um, even though I had to spend a lot of time on studying, but um, also um, during while I was studying, um, my friends helped me a lot, like encouraged me, and they shared some good informations with me,
Mhm.
and we relieved our stress together. So those are really precious moments to me.
Okay. You can include that in your answer. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's it too. Oh, we can now continue with number two. Which subject you like most and dislike in your high school?
Um, like and dislike.
Mhm.
Mm, my most favorite subject was English because I was good at that, and um, and English was not that hard. It was just for the textbook, so it is all about memorize. Mm, and on the other hand, I dislike math the most because um, in my country, math is really hard compared to other countries. So that
Mhm.
um, so because of the math, I couldn't uh, um, because of math, my average score was um, lower.
Okay, so studying math in your country is harder,
Mm,
right?
mm,
Right. Is much harder
mhm,
than the other countries, right?
mm, mm.
Yeah. Okay. And that's it. Do you still contact your friends in high school until now?
Yes, but I cannot meet them frequently because now all of us are working. so it is pretty hard to um, match available time. Available time.
Okay. And we can now continue with the next question. What was your high school like?
My high school life mm, was really special to me. Um, during my teenager, I uh, during my teenage life,
Mhm.
most most of good memories were in high school because um, as I mentioned before, even though I had to spend my most most of my time on studying, but the high school was the period before my adulthood. So I had a lot of stress. I had a lot of stress during that day um, because I had a lot of worries um, regarding my future. But um,
Mhm.
so it was kind of tough time for me. But um, I resolved a lot of problem with my friends and family. So that was also good period for me to make a strong relationship with them.
Okay, right. And that's it. Oh, we can now have our last question. What happened on your first day of high school?
Um, it is pretty hard to me remember that because it it was already about 10 years ago.
Mhm.
But I think I was um, pretty awkward to meet new friends and new teacher and new school. So and I was kind of um, introvert person. So I
Mhm.
just waited someone come to me and talk to me.
Okay, so maybe at the time you were really very nervous, or maybe shy to meet and mingle with other students, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe you can say that I can remember exactly how I felt and my experiences my first day of high school, but I am pretty sure that I was so afraid
Mm-hmm.
and shy to meet and mingle with other students, right?
Right.
Right, okay. And that's it. We can now continue with our part. No, um, we still have time, so let's have another topic,
Mm-hmm.
and let's talk about magazines.
Okay.
Do you read magazines, Gia?
Mm, I rarely read that because it is not especially for magazine. Um, I think I'm not friend. I am not friendly with. I am not close with some reading things like newspapers and books um, and articles.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Or you can just say, I am not fond of reading.
Mm,
I
I
am not
am not
fond of
fond of
reading.
reading.
FOND. Okay.
Ah,
I am not fond of reading.
okay.
So if you're not fond of reading, then how do you spend your free time?
I spend my time instead of um, rather than um, um,
One more time.
I spend my free time with watching some videos through YouTube instead of reading because I can um, um, and, and to be specific, uh, the most uh, um, the most recently viewed.
Mhm.
How can is it right expression?
One more time. What is expression?
The most frequently viewed video,
The most frequently is
vi- view video.
view video.
Uh, yeah. I
How about
want. Uh,
just saying I frequently
I want to.
watch videos.
I want to say the past video that um, the frequent video that I have watched. How can I say that?
The frequent videos that you watch.
Yeah.
What is it?
Um, I just want to know how can I express that?
The video that I frequently watch is,
Ah, okay.
and then,
The
yeah.
video that I frequently visit is um, the video that I frequently visit is the English video from a
Mhm.
famous teacher in YouTube. Um, he his video contains a lot of good expressions and the the examples of using that expression. So it is really educational and helpful.
Okay, right. And that's it. Um, Next question. Do
Mhm.
younger people or older people prefer to read magazines?
Mm, I don't think so because nowadays um, the internet is really well developed. So we can see a lot of information through that. So I think the popularity of magazines are getting lower.
Okay, right. Next. Mm, did you read magazines when you were young?
Yes, yes, but that was because of the homework. My teacher always gave me weekly homework, like read the magazines and collect the um, collect the interest informations on the on the paper, and we gather that and share with other friends um, in during the class.
During the class, okay? So because of your homework or because of your school activities, right?
Right.
Okay. Last question. What kinds of magazines are popular in your country?
In my country, the fashion magazine is popular. Is is the best because um, uh, my the young adults in my country is has have a lot of interest regarding the fashion, and the magazine is the suitable materials to get a good information regarding that. And also,
Okay. Go ahead. It's okay.
and also fashion magazine gives their reader a kind of gift every month. So um, the fashion magazine is really popular.
Okay, right. Be careful with your singular and plural nouns. The young adult, you should say adults, right?
Mm,
The young adults in my country have, instead of
mhm,
using has,
mm,
have a lot of interest regarding fashion,
mhm,
right? Okay, right. So, fashion magazines for younger people or maybe for teenagers. How about for older people?
Um, I don't believe they read magazines or not. But if they read the magazine, I think that would be related to um, interior or social events.
Mm-hmm. Social events.
Yeah.
Okay, right. And I think for older people, they actually prefer have reading maybe um, current news,
Mhm.
or for magazines, maybe travel, about traveling,
Mm,
right? Yeah. Okay, and that's it. Let us now continue with part two.
mhm.
It says here, describe a big company or organization you know. You should say what it is, how you knew about it, what this company does, and how you feel about it.
Biggest
Again,
organization.
mhm.
Mm,
Describe a big company or organization you know. You should say what it is, how you knew about it, what this company does, and how you feel about it. 1 minute preparation time. Timer starts now. Time's up. 2 minutes
mhm.
answering time. Timer starts now.
Okay. I think the biggest company in my country is Samsung. They are electronic companies, so they made many sorts of electronic device, including laptop and camera and some living devices um, like um, electronic electronic range and a refrigerator, something like that. But about 2 years ago, they just decided not to produce camera no, anymore because their um, their selling was pretty lower than other devices because uh, we have we already had a lot of electronic device which is really strong um, in making cameras like Sony and Canon and the Nikon. So they just quit to make the camera. Um, um, I feel really proud of um, the the point that our country has the company like Samsung because um, nowadays not nowadays but about several years ago they decide to export their production to many overseas country and the result was really good and now some major countries like Japan and America and some countries in Europe are um, Europe's citizens are using Samsung's device and they really satisfied with that. So Samsung also uh, Samsung helped um, um, not only for their income but also for the nation's income.
Okay. It was a very long time.
Oh, really?
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Ah,
Yeah, so you gotta be mindful of your time,
oh,
okay?
okay.
When you're having your preparation time, you should try to list as many keywords as you can,
Mm,
okay? And try
okay.
to use them in your answers.
Mm,
When you're delivering your answers, you
mhm,
should try to talk about the most important information,
mhm,
going to the least important details, okay?
mm,
So that you
okay.
can make sure that all the important information were given
Mm,
before your time could be
mm,
finished. Okay?
okay.
Okay, but still good practice for today.
Mm,
Right.
okay.
Our time is already over now, Juliet. Thank you for attending your class,
Mhm.
and I hope I can see you again. Okay?
Okay, thank
By the
you.
way, instead of saying living devices, you can just say appliances,
Ah, okay.
like refrigerators and television and so on. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, then please don't forget to review your corrections
Okay.
and see you next time. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.